Hey, all right, guys. We are looking at the City of Richmond proposed bridge replacement for two bridges over on East Richmond Road in the east end of the city. One goes over Gillies Creek and one goes over Stony Run. A couple small bridges over there. Just going to run through these with you guys real quick. So we've got the, and these are two projects that appear to be being bid under one bid. It's a little strange, but happens from time to time. So here's the site location: East Richmond Road, in the east end of the city, right on the border of Henrico County. Um, got some alignment data, notes, and stuff. Here's what most people are going to care about. East Richmond Road, Stony Run, and Gillies Creek, and this is where Gillies Creek continues on. Um, East Richmond Road here is going to be probably closed for an extended duration while they do these two bridges. The project duration is 540 days. That doesn't mean that it's going to be closed for 540 days, but it means it's probably going to be closed for the bulk of that. Um, so everybody that lives over here is going to have to drive all the way around to get over here and vice versa. So this is the proposed detour plan. This is I-64 up here. Um, so you got this is Masonic Lane, I believe, or Brittles Lane. Um, and then East Richmond Road here, Government Road here, Stony Run. You got Williamsburg Avenue over here. Williamsburg Road continues down into Williamsburg Avenue. So everybody that lives in like Montrose to get over here is going to have to go west. This is going to be difficult, especially with the uh, closure that's already ongoing on Williamsburg Avenue for another project over there. Um, we can take a quick look at Google Maps and see. So you've got Gillies Creek here. So you got this bridge here that's being replaced, and Stony Run is over here. So here's that bridge that's being replaced. And this is a little zoom out of, you got the Richmond City. There's a landfill over here, and Montrose Heights, Fulton Hill neighborhood, um, Stony Run, Government Road, which is it's bad over here right now. I know that this section of Government Road is closed right now from the top of the hill to Glenwood, I think, right here. So, and then there's also the westbound lane of Williamsburg Avenue that's closed from Stony Run up to 31st Street. So a lot of road closures in the East End right now, unfortunately, for all you people that live over there, as well as for everybody else that's commuting in from the east end of like Henrico. Um, so back to the contract. General notes. I did notice this one general note that contractors shall invite the utility wieners to the pre-construction meeting to initiate permits for the utility owner. Uh, Not sure what a utility wiener is, but they might want to fix that typo. Um, so you got guardrail details, other drawings and details here. It's really not going to change too much other than just be probably a little bit wider and have some guardrails and basically just be a nicer looking and probably riding bridge for both of these. So this is the one over Gillies that is further east. There's a profile. So this is the existing. So it will come up a little bit from the existing elevation. Looks like, I don't know, a foot or two, not a lot. It is a precast bridge, so they will be hauling in sections. Um, they're like arch sections that get filled with dirt, and there's a structural pile foundation below. We'll get to those drawings here in a minute. It's a bunch of ENS stuff. here we go. So here's a little more detail on what we're going to, so this is going to be like if you're standing in the creek, it's going to be an arch structure, and these segments here are going to be precast segments that'll be brought in sections and set, and then filled with dirt or gravel and then paved over top. So here's your foundation. You're going to have, and I mean, it does say that they can submit an alternate footing design if they would like to. Um, so you got your H piles going down into the ground here. You got your rebar and your concrete for your footing, and here's the precast bridge structure here. So that will span across like this. This is as if you were looking down on it from an overhead view. Here's a more completed view here. It looks like it's kind of cast in place concrete sidewalls along the sides here. So these are precast, and then the side structures here are concrete. The rest of it will be filled with dirt or aggregate and then paved over top. And have a terminal wall here, some guardrails, that sort of thing. And more guardrail details, rebar details. And structural stuff. So that is the Gillies bridge. Here is the Stony Run bridge. They're pretty much identical. Gonna get some guardrail and whatnot over here. Same thing here, paved shoulder. So hopefully it'll be a little bit wider. I know that road is very narrow as it is right now. But I believe you're still looking at like 10-foot travel lanes, and I didn't see a sidewalk on there either, which is kind of interesting. But that's not an area that gets a ton of pedestrians either, I don't think so. And if it did have a sidewalk, there's no sidewalk on either side of the road as it is right now anyway. So if they didn't do it, that's probably why. These drawings are almost identical to the Gillies drawing. So we'll get down here to the, there you go. So there's your precast arch structure there. Same type of pile foundation uh, with a concrete footing on top. Guardrail, terminal walls, all that sort of thing. So that's what you're going to get over there. Like I said, 540 days for this one. I did notice that they say in the contract that they can work 24/7, which I thought was a little odd, but I guess there's not a lot of people that live in that immediate area, so it really wouldn't impact too many residents or anything. The bid form is extreme for this one. They do a lot of these like unit price bid forms, which is, I don't like them, but that's just me. Um, and as well as the fact that it doesn't get you a hard bid price. You've got to basically keep track of all these amounts, and if you go over or under, then the contract price changes. So it states in here that contractor understands that the price may be increased or decreased in order to complete the project covered by the proposal. So if it says the quantities are estimates, so the bid price is probably not going to be the bid price. Um, but that is pretty much it. Gillies Creek and Stony Run on East Richmond Road over in the east end of Richmond, Virginia. So thanks for watching.